Here's the cooking grate. So I'm gonna get everything out, and then I'm gonna put it together. All right, everything's laid out. Yep, so it's time to put it together. Alright, first things first, number one, it says that we got to put the top lid together. Alright, so you need your handle. There's your temp gauge. Alright, so we're going to need screw A, JLF. So the way it's going to work, we're going to put the handle up top on the lid, but also your grid lid hanger right here is going to go underneath the hood. So essentially it's going to, from the top of the hood, it's going to be like that, sitting like that. This is on top of the lid, and this is going to be the below it. So it's going to sit like that, so that's why we got to get 2 screws right in there. So let's get to that. I'm going to turn it upside down for right now. So it's going to sit like that. So you need 2 screws and 2 washers. So 2 screws and 2 washers. Alright, so just gonna do it on this end right here. Alright, so screw it right on, right there. Alright, let me just get that on. Let's get the other one in. Like that, and then screw it from the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to tighten it up, but yeah, that's right there. That's what it's supposed to look like. Give it a good tighten. Just like that. Alright, to continue on, we're going to add the top vent. So it's going to sit like that. So you'll need a screw, just like that. And then washers in your nut. Alright, so just turn it around. There. 2 washers and then your nut. That's that. Alright. Alright, we're still on step 1, so next is going to be your temp gauge. Alright, so I'm going to get it through. So like that. And make sure it's still in place. Alright, so there goes the washer. And then just screw it on. Just like that. Now you're ready to cook. So step 2, I'm going to swap out the top lid to the bottom bowl. And we're going to turn it upside down so the bottom's exposed. Next is you're going to need your 2 brackets and your bottom vent. So how are you going to set up the 2 brackets? You got 2 holes right here. See this way? You're going to get it right there. And then your bottom vent, you got to stick it in this other bracket right here. It goes in like that. And it's going to go just like that. So that's how you're going to be setting it up. So for right now, let me get, I'm going to need an A screw for the vent and a JLF for the bottom of it. But first I'm going to get the vent on first, so the screw goes in the bottom, flip it, and your washers. And then your nut. I just hand tighten it right there. Alright. So get back at it right there. And then you're going to work it in through like that. So now next you're going to get your D screws right here, so they're going to go for the bracket, and then your washer and your nut. Alright, so like that. Let's flip it around and same thing. Same process. Just hand tighten it from right now. Alright. Alright, so that's the setup like that. Just like that. So I'm going to tighten them up, and then I'm going to add the other bracket. So basically just the same thing as the other bracket. Oh, there it is. Step 3, we're going to add the legs. Alright, so this is going to work is you're going to get this, and it'll go right in like that, and it's going to go right in over a hole like that. So where the handle to the vent is at, that's going to be the front of your kettle, and then this is going to be the back of your kettle where the two wheels will be at. So now these will be up front. Alright, so you're going to need the C screws. As you can see, they're longer, and then C for the washer. So KC. Alright. Let's get the front first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get it through like that, then like that. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it goes right in. Twist, twist, twist. Alright, so that's just high and tight right there. So that's what's going to look like at the bottom. Just like that. So I'm going to add on the other 3 legs, and then I'll show you what it looks like. That's what the leg's supposed to look like. Alright, so let's keep on moving along. We're moving along to step 4, which now it's going to be the wheels and the bottom rack. I'll say this, to make sure to don't tighten up the legs so you can make them adjustable. Because the bottom rack, I don't know if you can, how well you can tell, but this right here, this end right here curves, so there's the other side curves, while this right here is straight, and it's straight, so the straight part is going to go in through where the wheels are going to go, legs, and then you'll get that in like that. Just to give you an idea, it's supposed to be like that. Alright, so see, it's through the leg. Put your washer on, and then the end bolt, and just screw it on. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'm going to do on the other side, and then I will show you when it comes to the wheels. Here's the wheel. So we're going to get it in just like that. And then your nut. Alright, so I'm not going to hand tighten it. I'm going to get the other wheel on, and then I'm going to tighten them up. Both wheels are tightened on, the other legs are screwed on, so there it is. Now we're rolling. There's one thing I want to say about the legs, so you know if you're putting the legs on the right way. See the wheels in the back, see the vent handle right there, and the way you know that it's going to be correct is see this hole right there, and then there's another hole right there, Well, that right there is going to be for where you install your handle to the front of the kettle. So that's how you'll know if you're doing it right when it comes to the legs. From the wheels in the back, handle goes up front, and your vent handle is right there. So just to let you know if you come across any issues and get confused on how to set it up. Alright, to set up the handle, you're going to need A and J, the screw and the washer. Alright, so make sure you read it where it says Char-Griller. There it is, just hand tighten it. Get the other screw and washer. Right in the middle. Screw it on. And then you go ahead and tighten it up. Just like that. See the two screws right there and right there. So it's just like that. Next, we're going to put together the handle for the ash pan right here. See the two holes right there. Get your washer and your screw, which is B and J. Yeah, stick it from the inside. And then just screw it on. And do for the other one. And hand tighten it. Just go on there. Just like that.